Good afternoon. I'm gonna do a little bit of commentary on the Fred Matthews II and JRock situation. Number one, there was a phone call, I guess, released yesterday or the day before, and someone were talking with JRock and explained to him that the husband said this pastor divulges that the wife attempted self harm. Listen, that is something that should have never been disclosed outside of their immediate household and family. That shouldn't have been known to anyone. Now it's known to millions of people who don't know them. He's that selfish. Like this man, he's only thinking about protecting himself, thinking about himself. And not only that, the entire phone call presents that he's defending himself like he's being attacked. He's not being attacked. The truth was told that he is a bisexual man who's currently in the capacity of a bishop. And in doing so, what he's doing in his personal life, it is contrary to what's doctrinally and scripturally accurate as a Christian and as a leader. That's the conversation. It isn't an attack. It isn't warfare. The truth has been told, right? And just because someone are telling the truth, that's not the same as you being attacked for no reason. Okay. And with that said, he's not a victim in this. He's not the victim. He's sitting there talking about, oh, I'm down. He done bit me down. He got what he wanted. It's that type of prideful perception. That's why he's bound in the kind of sin that he's in. And sin does mess with the way a person think. They don't process things like everyone else. If you listen to how he processed that entire scenario, it will stick out to you that he is not going to quit. Just listen to him. Listen to what he says. Listen to the messages that he sent, right? For to be informed to J Rock. Just listen to him. One second. Here's an example.
Anything, if he was out to destroy me, he did it. If it's the worst thing, losing the church is not the worst thing that could happen to me. Losing my wife.
You see that? If he was out to destroy me, you see that? I don't want to lose my wife, but I want to dishonor her. I want to humiliate her. I want to solicit prostitutes behind my wife's back. I want to have sex in our shared vehicle. I want to keep a secret from her. I want to deceive her. I want to use her. I want to present that I am something that I am not, and I want to be able to continue to be able to do so. And if you take that from me, it will destroy me. I want my wife to walk around and believe that she has a heterosexual, loving, faithful, loyal husband when in reality, that is not what I am. But if you try to take that illusion and that weapon, that level of control and divination and witchcraft that I'm operating in over the life of my wife, I would be destroyed if you prevent me from continually to operate in deception, manipulation, and control of my wife. That would destroy me. How dare, how dare you want me to operate in light and truth? The works of darkness is sin. Make no mistake about it. That is full blown witchcraft for someone to orchestrate an illusion of reality for their mate. And they are doing something else and then says it would destroy him if it was taken from him. And you wonder why he going around soliciting and having sex with prostitutes and same gender relationships. You wonder why? He is, I don't have to say it, but you already know.
What she did today is the worst thing that could happen to me.
The worst thing that could happen to him, not him living in sin and iniquity, not him deceiving his church folks, not him manipulating, deceiving he is a warlock. He's operating in divination in his household. He's operating in divination at the church. And people down in the comments are windmilling about it need to stay that way. And that this JRock guy need to keep his mouth shut. Because they're probably doing the same level and types of divination in their own private lives and ministry. Because there is no way a normal person, a healthy person, a loving person, a saved person, a Christ loving person, a God fearing person would ever want truth silenced in any capacity, especially when you see someone operating in the three pillars of witchcraft: manipulation, deception, and control. There is no way that God's elect, there is no way that God's people would ever tell someone or use the weapon of fear mongering to silence someone. No way.
He said, I was honest with her. I did what you told me to do. Be transparent and do not lie. And he said, I know when I sent him that video, when I tell you I was recording the video so he could hear directly from you, he was saying that the only thing that is the issue, he don't have no livelihood.
Now, I want y'all to listen to what this man was really, really mad about. Like, I'm not kidding you. I want you to hear what his chief concern was. And this should snatch a knot into you people down in comments trying to shut this boy up. This should snatch a knot right into your reality.
Because they're an independent church. He said, well, it was not like AME where I still get a salary or anything like that. Right. Used to do excessive cardio.
Huh? Hold on.
4 or 5 weeks off. He said we barely even have enough money to get by now. And he said I don't owe him anything. I don't know why he would keep going.
Now, that's the thing. He said he can't afford to take off work. He got to stop preaching. He ain't got no money. He can't afford to take off work. Those are the two pillars that came first for him. Very quickly shellacked over. My wife thought about harming herself. Number two, um, I don't want to lose my wife. I want to continue to be able to operate in witchcraft. And number three, I can't afford to take off work 3, 4, 5 weeks because this only income. This our primary income right here is working witchcraft down at the church house. Y'all can't take that from me. That's what he's saying. Okay.
I don't owe him anything. And then he said that the church, he said the police were tuned in on the line. He said how they started getting involved is, he said they reached.
I think the whole police getting involved thing is a lie. I'm gonna just be honest with you. That's a whole lie. Cause at no time did that boy threaten any kind of violence or anything else. And before I forget, let me talk about JRock for a minute. Let me talk about a young man named JRock. Uh People keep asking why did he do this? What is he trying to gain? What is he going after? What is he trying to get? Um, I guess they're not paying attention to his personality profile. Like if you look at videos of him on YouTube, like I literally put his name in the I just sat there and watched him. He has always been a person who says exactly what is on his mind, and from what I can tell, he is big on calling people out, and it appears most people like that about him. And not only that, they dislike that he has the audacity to call people out. Like it pees them off and they try to throw shots at him or whatever. But what he's doing isn't new or uncommon or out of the ordinary for his personality profile. It just isn't. It isn't. He has always looking at. I'm talking about go way years back videos of him. He's always been this way. This is who he is. Now the other thing, it sticks out to me that he has this churchy, thing to him, and I don't know why, but I just can discern that God is not done with him yet. There is something there. What? I don't know, and I can't call that. But I'm telling you, it's there, and you can't miss it, and you can't ignore it. What you can do for him is pray for him. Now, the thing is, he's powerful in the sense that truth doesn't scare him, but a liar and deception does. Mockery of the church bothers him. He even says that he goes to church. He sits at the back. He don't want any ministerial positions, roles, titles, or nothing else. He knows that he's wrong, and he call himself on it, and he knows that he's not right with God. He's honest about it. He's something that the pastor isn't. He respect God's house, and this pastor doesn't, and no one seems to notice that. He not out there playing with God's people, but that pastor is, and he has a problem with it. And it's astonishing to me that church people have a problem, that he has a problem with the deception, manipulation, and control, the divination, and the witchcraft. The boy knows the word, the boy knows right from wrong, and he is not willing to do what you jokers are doing. He's not even willing to do it. He has more conviction than every single last one of you. He has more conviction than that pastor. That is profound. That's scary. That is not in the only in the instance of this pastor. He's been that way with everything. He has an extremely strong conviction about things that he just said. I'm just saying.
They were so scared, then why did they go to his office when his office had to call police officers? I didn't get into that.
Get paid to be well, real. Apply. That's that. Because I ain't giving YouTube no money for no monthly subscription. I just wanted y'all to know that. I mean, that's just running through real quick. I just can't believe that a person who acknowledges being in a fallen state and needing deliverance has more conviction about what is right and just when it comes to the body of Christ and believers than the believers. Y'all sitting there threatening that boy, oh, you better watch out. You better be scared something will happen to you. May God deal with you aggressively and justly and thoroughly for what you're operating in. May the scales come off your eyes and make you realize you're trying to control somebody with the spirit of fear. Baby, you are bound, gagged, and hogtied in darkness. Something going on with you. Anyone who will use fear to threaten him to shut up and oh, you must want something, something is going on with you. This situations, it's revealing more about the believers than it is about JRock or the pastor. It's really pulling back the wool of y'all all in on it. Y'all all in on it. And you're fine being treated that way in the body of Christ functioning that way. Something wrong. So y'all go around threatening people and bullying people to shut up and endure spiritual abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse. Why are they saying something? What is wrong with you people? Man, let me tell you something. I wouldn't trust my cat, my dog, my children, my grandchildren, my money, my time, my talent, my Bible. I wouldn't trust anything about my life around any of you. You're dangerous and you're falling. You're in your fallen state. You are dangerous. You are 100%. Let me tell you something. When it comes to the point that somebody else who understand they're in a fallen state have more conviction than this body of Christ than you do and want to tell it, well, he should have did that in private. Y'all like covering up dirt, and you are dangerous. You're dangerous. You are dangerous. And that's in a real, I am terrified to know what stuff you all have been covering up because you're telling on yourselves and you don't even realize it. You're so used to operating in darkness that you don't realize you are telling on yourself. I'm concerned about what I want to go to your churches. I'm telling you. I want to go comment by comment and visit your churches because y'all are hiding some dirty, funky, nasty, gangrenous skeletons in y'all closet. Something going on with you. You done did something you ain't had no business doing, and that's why it don't bother you. Your conscience is seared. You have gone too far, and you did something your behinds ain't had no business doing or touching. And keeping quiet. Honey, you got the leaders you deserve. That's what the point of this. Like I said the other day, you got the leaders that you deserved. Because you just alike. You want to be walking around operating in witchcraft, deceiving, manipulating, and controlling people. And you just as foul as you can be. And this man better not go back in the people church again. And before I leave, I want to know which pastors he's connected to. Because I have a feeling that he's not a one off from something. He's in a line of a couple of them. We shall see. We shall see. Read your comments. Talk to you soon.